If you think that you have been saved by yet another emergency phone call, Eve, you better think again.
I have to get inside to my patient, to Ivy.
The truth will come out, Eve. Now, I know TC said that he could forgive my sister, but he will change his mind when he finds out that my drug-addicted whore of a sister is you.
Let go of me, Liz.
Not to mention that Julian is the man that you were having an affair with.
When TC finds out the truth, we will work it through because he loves me. Now let go of me.
Liz, you're absolutely frothing at the mouth. Are you that determined to avenge yourself?
Oh, I'm not just getting revenge on my sister, Julian. I'm getting it on you, too.
Teresa, what do you mean you saw my mother being pulled back from death, saved at the last minute?
I did.
I don't understand. I mean, are you saying you had a premonition like Grace? Did you see my mother being pulled back from the gates of hell, too?
No. What I meant was, I saw Sam's love. The power of his love reaching out to Ivy, pulling her back from death. I mean, look at him, Fox. Same with your mother. He loves her deeply, and that love must have brought her back to life.
She's alive. Thank God. Yes, thank God he brought her back to us.
Oh, Sam. Your love for Ivy is so strong, almost overwhelming. I just wonder if there's any place in your heart for me.
What's the score?
Down 6. Jumper's off today, buddy.
Everything's off.
Not playing for the NBA title, Luis.
Yeah. I mean, how could she say that to me, Hank? Pretend like she's dead? She looks me right in the eyes and she says, hey, Luis, move on with your life. Yeah, right, like I could just forget about her. She means everything to me. It's everything I ever wanted. I can't just pretend that she's dead. Twice when I lost her, it was like I lost the best part of myself. I think about not being with her. I can't, Hank. I just can't.
Oh, no, if Beth gives that syringe to Sheridan. Warning, an overdose could be fatal. I just bet Beth put in a double dose. I have got to warn Sheridan. But how? How am I going to do that? Because if I say anything, she is going to kill me. Oh, how did I ever give birth to such a vile girl? Oh, no. She is obsessed. And she is going to eliminate any obstacle to get to Luis, and Sheridan is her only obstacle, and Beth will definitely kill her.
Beth, what are you talking about? If I were further out of the picture, you and Luis could be happy.
That's right.
I already told you I am out of the picture. I mean, how much further out can I get?
You want to know how you can be totally out of the picture, Sheridan?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Ah!
Oh, she killed her. She murdered Sheridan. Oh,
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew.
What are you talking about, revenge on me? What on earth for? I don't remember you from my a couple of months ago. What can I have possibly done to you?
Do you want to know what you did to me, Julian? I'll tell you exactly what you did.
Eve, you won't believe it. Mother was dead, and now she's alive.
What?
It's true, Dr. Russell.
Never seen anything like it.
Oh, her pulse is strong.
For a moment there, I thought I'd never see her again. Don't you leave me. You hear me? Ivy, don't you leave me. You were my first love. I can't lose you. I can't lose you.
She seems to be stable.
So she's out of trouble?
Well, I won't know that without doing a thorough examination, but she seems to be at this point.
She's gonna be okay. Yeah.
I need you to tell me exactly what happened.
We were told that she fell down the stairs in her wheelchair. When we got here, she wasn't breathing. We thought she was dead.
Tried reviving her, no go.
So Chief Bennett and his son started doing CPR.
Then the weirdest thing happened. The lights in the house started flickering, alarms were going off. It's like the house had gone crazy.
And suddenly she just came back to life.
It's incredible.
This is wonderful news, sweetheart. This is just wonderful.
Sam, could I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Sam?
Thank God she didn't die. Ivy's alive. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's great.
Grace, listen, we'll talk later, okay? Teresa, I need to ask you some questions. Let's go to the kitchen.
Well, I don't understand. What do you want to talk about?
I'm going to question you about your involvement in the attempted murder of Ivy Crane.
You didn't really think you could make a 3 out of me, did you, bud? Damn, bro.
Lucky. The idea, moving on with Beth, starting a new life, forgetting about Sheridan. How am I supposed to do that, Hank? I know that Sheridan's gonna stay true to Antonio, and his chances of recovering are about 0. So the chance that Sheridan and I will get to tell Antonio the truth about us, pretty much none. Even though my mother's praying for a miracle, I just don't see it happening. And even if Sheridan and I just stay friends, how am I supposed to move on? How am I supposed to forget about everything? She wants me to go back to Beth. Beth is a terrific woman, but I've already heard her so many times. It's pretty much a one-sided conversation I'm having here, huh? Any feedback?
Who cares what I think?
I do. Hank, I just want to hear from you.
I don't think you do, but okay, here goes. I think Sheridan's right. I think you should act as if she's dead. It's the only way you're gonna be able to find true happiness.
Why are you doing this to me? To get you out of the picture, Sheridan. Didn't I just say that? You gotta start paying attention. Now, listen carefully. You're gonna die. And I'll never have to worry about Luis going back to you ever again. Oh my God. He's mine. He's been mine since high school, but you stole him from me. You stole my man. You're evil, Beth. No, Sheridan, this is justice. You deserve this. You deserve to die. Help! Help! Somebody help me! You die, Sheridan. You die. Help! Die, Sheridan. Somebody help! You wicked, evil girl! You shut up, you old woman, or you'll be next. It's all over, Sheridan. I win. This will be mine forever.
The idea of your wanting revenge on me is preposterous. I mean, what did I ever do to you? I don't remember ever seeing you or you being in my life at all.
Oh, I was in your life, Julian. And you left your mark. You did something to me that changed everything.
What?
Something that lives on today.
Eve, shouldn't I go to the hospital, you know, where you can really monitor her? I want that woman out of my house right now.
Grace, what's wrong?
When she nearly died, Sam was pleading with God to bring her back to him.
He said that?
He said he couldn't bear to lose her. He couldn't bear to lose his first love.
Grace.
You know, it was like he was fighting to bring her back from death. I mean, you know how hard it is to see the man that you love so emotional about another woman?
Oh, honey, of course.
You know, I know that Ivy is trying to steal Sam. But I had no idea that he was harboring such deep feelings for her. I mean, I was always afraid of it, but Sam's always denied it. But now I've seen it with my own eyes, and I am fearful for my marriage. And I think that the only way that I can fight to get that back is to have some time alone with Sam without Ivy here. Now that I've seen what happened between the two of them, I am convinced of that. Look, Eve, I know your first priority is to your patient. But I hope that you can get Ivy out of this house. And then I can have a chance to save my marriage. Please, Eve, get her out of here as soon as possible.
There's no murder. I'm not guilty of anything, so what are you talking about?
There was no murder, but there was an attempted murder.
Don't tell me that you still think that I tried to kill Ivy. Okay, no one could kill that woman. I didn't try to kill Ivy. Why would I do that? What sane person would try to kill someone in the chief of police's house? Is that logical? I don't think so.
We all heard what was going on at the top of the stairs, Teresa.
You were very, very angry, Teresa.
Enraged is more like it.
Now, did you do it, Teresa? Did you push Ivy down the stairs?
did you mean that I should get further out of the picture?
The girl's insane.
When I say that you should be even further out of the picture, I mean just that. You need to go someplace where Luis will never see you again, and I can help you get there. Right now.
I'm sorry, but I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I will get my revenge on you, Julian, because you took my sister away from me. You took her away from my family. And you turned her into the drugged-out, drunken slut she became.
You couldn't be more wrong. I loved Eve. I wanted the best for her.
You can't lie your way out of this one, Julian.
I'm going inside.
What are you looking at?
You know, you're just making this worse for everyone. Why do you want to cause your sister so much pain? Why don't you just let go of the past?
Because it's not the past, David. It's my present, it's my future. What Eve did to me affects me every day of my life, and I will see that I get my revenge.
Eve, I can't have her here.
Well, I do want to run some more tests, but she just can't leave yet.
What do you mean?
Because in her condition, she needs a particular restraint, and the medics are going to rig that up now. But then she's on her way to the hospital because there's no way she can stay here.
Well, thank God. I'm hoping with Ivy gone that Sam and I can reconnect and I can try to save our marriage. Thank you, Eve.
So what happened at the top of those stairs, Ivy? What really happened? Send you crashing down. I guess I'll get those medics to get a move on.
Don't you dare take me out of this house, Eve.
I didn't push Ivy down the stairs. That is not what happened.
Then tell us what happened.
I don't know.
I think you do.
Well, I certainly didn't do anything on purpose.
All right. Now let's take it from the very beginning. All right? I want to know what happened, step by step.
Well, I mean, it happened really fast. I'm not sure, okay? But I'm positive that I didn't push her.
Look, we heard you, Teresa. You were in a rage. And when people are enraged, they do things that they would normally do.
But I didn't try to kill her. Now, you believe me, don't you, Ethan?
I heard you, Teresa. I mean, you said you were going to get rid of my mother for good. What am I supposed to think of that? I mean, first you are so cold that you throw my crippled mother out of the house and into one of the worst snowstorms we've ever had in this area. Then I hear you're going to get rid of her for good.
Right before Ivy comes crashing down the stairs in her wheelchair.
And comes this close to dying. What am I supposed to think?
You agree with Sheridan?
It's for the best.
Acting like Sheridan is dead is for the best? Come on, Hank.
Look, buddy, we both know that she's not dead. She's gonna live a long life, and probably so is Antonio. Even if it is in a coma.
But what kind of life is that?
It's no life at all, but that's the way it is. They're gonna have to accept it. Sheridan is gonna stay true to her wedding vows, true to your brother.
Why does it have to be this way?
I also know that Sheridan wants you to have a happy and full life.
Yeah, without her.
Luis, you're a traditional guy. You want the white picket fence, the nice house, Kids you can try and teach layups to. You can't have all that without a woman in your life. Sheridan knows this. She wants you to be with someone who can give you the things that she can't.
Beth.
I think Sheridan's right. I think Beth is the one that can make you happy.
Look at the coffee. Why don't we find out?
Hi.
What are you doing back?
Oh, you asked me to get tea and milk at the grocery, remember?
Oh, right. But you can go now.
Oh, not yet. No, you have to work out some papers, and I want to check on your mother.
Okay, well, she's in her bedroom. You could just change her sheets and her diaper and empty out her bedpan.
Yeah, no problem. Wait a sec. Aren't you Sheridan Crane?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I am.
you're the one that Beth is bound and determined to keep away from Luis.
What?
Oh, yeah, she is desperate to keep you two apart.
What's this woman talking about?
You are my passion for life.
You want to talk about the premonition you had?
No.
It might be helpful if you did. You had a vision of Ivy being dragged into hell.
Oh my, Mrs. Bennett, what's wrong? I can see Ivy's soul. She's trying to keep from being sucked into eternal darkness. Oh, God, it's so horrible. She's suffering so much. Oh, I wish I could help her.
It's not the only reason you're upset there, is it?
No. I mean, seeing the way that Sam was with Ivy. You know, David, I really shouldn't burden you with all of this.
No, it's okay. I just want you to be happy, Grace. Even if it's not with me.
The way I'd be happy is to get Ivy out of this house. But still, after seeing Sam and the way he felt about Ivy, I don't know if he has enough love in his heart to make our marriage work. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Even if you do get Ivy out of your house, it won't stop her. She won't quit till she's got Sam. And your life is destroyed.
No arguments, Ivy. You're going to the hospital. You could have internal injuries that only a hospital test could reveal.
I don't want to be away from Sam.
Well, that isn't a consideration, Ivy. I'm your doctor. I'm going to do what's best for you.
Okay, let me make this simple for you, Eve. Either you keep me in this house, or I will tell TC and everyone else about your sordid past with Julian. What's the matter with you, Eve? What's going on? No, I'll do it. You know what? I'll tell.
Oh, Ivy. I'm afraid you're too late. I already told you I'm all for exposing my past myself. And when I do, all my secrets will be revealed, and all your secrets will be revealed.
I had better get out there and see exactly what's going on.
What are you doing?
Sheridan!
Mrs. Wallace, I really must insist that you not try to wheel yourself around.
Who else is gonna do it?
Well, your daughter, of course. If you tried to do it, you could put undue stress on your heart.
Yes, you really should take it easy, Mrs. Wallace.
Oh, you are always so very kind to me, Sheridan.
You know, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I heard you right before. Did you say that Beth was trying to keep Luis and me apart?
No, she heard that from my poor, confused mother. I think that the heart attacks, the medication affected her memory, her grip on reality. Yeah. Okay, Mother, back in your room.
No. Where's Sheridan?
I haven't finished with Sheridan yet.
Oh, you mean you haven't killed her yet?
If you don't get out of here, you won't be confused anymore. You will be dead. Would you mind taking Mother into her room? I think she's feeling a little tired.
Oh, of course.
Feel better, Mrs. Wallace?
Oh, and as soon as I finish making her feel comfortable, I'll come out and I'll help you with the paperwork.
Okay.
So, you weren't serious about me staying completely away from Luis, were you?
You have no idea how far away from him I think you should be.
I already talked to Beth.
Are you two hooking up again?
Yeah, we could have a life together. A life full of the things that you just mentioned, the things that I want. I just don't think I'll ever be able to forget Sheridan. So I told Beth that.
Time can help memories fade, Luis.
Not my memories. Look, I want a family. To say that I could be truly happy without Sheridan, just don't see that happening.
I think you should do everything you possibly can to stay out of Luis's life. Have zero contact with him. It's the only way that he's ever going to be able to start a new life, and the only way he could possibly ever be happy. I know that's what you want, for Luis to be happy.
Yes, of course I do.
And this is not only for him, Sheridan. I want what's best for you, too.
Beth, I understand what you're saying, but this isn't going to be easy.
I didn't say it would be, but for Luis's sake, for both your sakes, it's just got to be this way.
I want Luis to be happy. I want that more than anything. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, yes, I've been expecting your call. All right, yes, I will see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, I have to go. I have to take care of some stuff at Crane Foundation.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? I would like to talk to you later on. See what you think about how we can help Luis move on with his life.
Beth, your mom's all taken care of.
Already?
Well, there really wasn't that much to see to.
It's nice seeing you, Mrs. Wallace.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yes, I have a meeting.
Oh, but I wanted to have a talk with you.
Well, you know what? I can stop by later and we'll all talk then.
Right. Okay.
Why would Mrs. Wallace say that Beth was trying to keep Luis and me apart?
Okay, I'm gonna take Mother into her room, and then I'll meet you in the kitchen to sign those papers.
Yes, I'll prepare the paperwork.
Okay. If you even think about warning Sheridan, you're a dead woman.
Oh, I have got to warn Sheridan. I am gonna call her. Oh, this God. I am going to warn Sheridan. I am going to make sure that she knows what Beth is really like. Oh.
For you to doubt me like this, Ethan, it's...
Teresa, I'm sorry.
I can't get what you said about my mother out of my head.
And you two think the same thing?
How could we think otherwise?
We heard you, Teresa.
And you, Fox? I mean, what do you think?
Well, you know my mother's never been my biggest fan. And I've been thinking about it. And no. No, I don't think you could have deliberately tried to kill her.
See, finally someone believes me.
Look, this isn't a popularity contest. Now, I want the truth, and I'm gonna get it.
I told you the truth, Chief Bennett, okay? Now ask Ivy. She will tell you that it was an accident. She will tell you that I didn't try to kill her.
I don't understand. Well, then I'll explain it to you. You were right when you said that Liz had something on me. Turns out she's my sister.
So you're the drunken whore she's been telling everyone about.
She's been blackmailing me, Ivy. Just like you. But that's all over now. Because I know that TC will forgive me for my past. So you have nothing to hold over me. You're going to the hospital, and that's that. Oh, and by the way, that house of cards that you've built up is about to come crashing down around you. Ethan's going to hear everything, all your dirty secrets. You're finished.
No. No, this can't be happening. To come this close to getting Sam back, only to have it fail now.
Ivy will be going to the hospital soon. And all that's left for me to do is tell my husband the truth.
TC will despise you.
No. We'll get through this. I know we will. Time for me to face my fears.
I wouldn't hang around if I were you, Julian. Once TC hears the truth, he'll tear you apart.
I'm not running away, not this time. When TC comes after me, I'll face it and support Eve.
And I thought that you only cared about saving your own hide.
Well, I am rather partial to it. But if Eve can be brave, own up to her past mistakes, perhaps it's time that I faced mine.
You're awake. How you feeling?
I think I just need to rest. Would you mind taking me upstairs to my room?
Sure.
No, Sam, she's going to the hospital.
Yeah, sure, but before you go, I need to ask you some questions about your falling down the stairs. Now, I need to know what happened between you and Teresa.
I don't know. Sometimes I think that being on the sidelines with Sheridan's actually better than being married to another woman.
You can't be serious.
Why not? You know, when you love a woman the way I do.
How can you deny yourself the life that you just admitted you wanted? How can standing on the sidelines be better than getting in the game? It doesn't make sense.
Well, Hank, it's the way I feel.
Well, you better give this a whole lot of thought. Because the way you're talking now, you're going to be standing on the sidelines while your whole life passes you by.
Look, Hank, Sheridan is my life. All right, she's everything to me. How am I supposed to just give that up? I'm thinking about Beth, too. I mean, she doesn't deserve a husband who's just half there.
It doesn't have to be that way.
Well, of course it does. If my heart belongs to Sheridan, it always will. Hank, the only thing that's going to separate us forever is death.
Okay, is that it?
No. Here. Okay. I know today isn't working out exactly the way you wanted it to.
Beth, what are you talking about? If I were further out of the picture, you and Luis could be happy.
That's right.
I already told you I am out of the picture. I mean, how much further out can I get?
You want to know how you can be totally... I'll show you. Well, today isn't over yet. Things might get better. Could be. I'll have an opportunity to make everything happen that I want to happen.
Oh, Mrs. Wallace.
Sheridan.
I forgot my keys. I don't think you should be up moving around like
I'm
this.
so glad. I'm so glad you came back. I was just gonna call you to warn you.
Warn me about what?
My daughter. My daughter, she is not the sweet, innocent thing you think she is. No, she's evil, and she's horrid, and she has been trying to tear you and Luis apart, and now she's trying to kill you.
What? Beth's trying to kill me?
Yes, so you have to run, Sheridan. You have to run. You have to get out of here as fast as you can. Go on, get out.
Now, Ivy, I want you to tell the truth. I need to know what happened between you and Teresa.
The truth?
In detail. It's very important. Okay, you and Teresa were at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
We need to know exactly what happened. Why your wheelchair fell down the stairs.
Okay, Sam. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Teresa tried to kill me.
Your mother told me what you're up to. You bitch!
How did my mother get hurt?
Ivy did do this herself.
What?
She released the brake and she pushed herself back. You choose to believe Ivy because you are still in love with her.